struggling with belly fat and constant cravings? Combine apples with cinnamon to block sugar absorption, stabilize insulin, and maintain sustained energy for your body. FreshFuel Guide breaks down how apples combined with cinnamon stabilize blood sugar and control cravings. Let's dive in. Number 1. Stabilizes blood sugar and reduces fat storage. Unstable blood sugar is one of the hidden factors that drives fat accumulation and persistent hunger. Apples contain pectin, a type of soluble fiber that slows down glucose absorption in the intestine, allowing blood sugar to rise gradually instead of spiking. But the key effect emerges when combined with cinnamon. Polyphenols in cinnamon have been shown to influence carbohydrate digesting enzymes, particularly alpha amylase, slowing the breakdown of starch into simple sugars. At the same time, cinnamon is associated with improved insulin sensitivity, enabling cells to absorb glucose more efficiently, preventing it from remaining elevated in the bloodstream. Research published in the Journal of Nutrition and Diabetes Care indicates that cinnamon intake may reduce post-meal blood glucose levels and improve insulin response in adults. When apples and cinnamon are consumed together, the effect goes beyond blood sugar control. It also helps reduce insulin spikes, a key driver of fat storage, especially abdominal fat. What does this mean for your body? When blood sugar remains stable, the body avoids constant energy fluctuations, reducing hunger signals and lowering the tendency to overeat. At the same time, better insulin regulation allows the body to prioritize energy use instead of fat storage. This is not just a small dietary change, it's a shift in how your body manages energy on a daily basis. And once blood sugar is under control, the body begins to respond differently to hunger signals, setting the stage for how cravings and appetite are regulated throughout the day. Number 2. Reduces sugar cravings and improves appetite control. Sugar cravings are not just a matter of willpower. They are directly linked to how the brain responds to blood sugar fluctuations. When blood glucose rises quickly and then drops, the brain triggers an urgent, "need energy now" signal, pushing you toward sugary foods or overeating. Apples are rich in soluble fiber, which helps slow carbohydrate digestion, prolonging satiety and reducing sudden blood sugar swings. But this effect becomes more pronounced when combined with cinnamon. Cinnamon's bioactive compounds help regulate insulin and glucose signaling, supporting steadier blood sugar and appetite. Consistent insulin function sends the brain a reliable energy signal, dampening the drive for sugar. Research in appetite and metabolism links cinnamon to fewer cravings and better portion control. Another important aspect is how this stable blood sugar response interacts with hunger-related hormones such as ghrelin and leptin. When ghrelin does not spike sharply, and leptin maintains a stronger satiety signal, the body becomes less prone to emotional or impulsive eating. Apples provide the fiber foundation to extend fullness, while cinnamon supports hormonal stability, which is linked to appetite regulation. As these effects work together, you naturally eat less without conscious restriction, while also reducing unconscious snacking between meals. Once cravings no longer drive your eating behavior, portion control becomes easier, and this is when the body begins to shift toward more efficient energy use and fat metabolism. Number 3. Enhances fat burning and energy metabolism. Controlling food intake is only part of the equation. The rest depends on how the body processes energy afterward. Even with moderate intake, metabolism is inefficient, and excess energy is still converted into fat. Apples provide natural carbohydrates and fiber, allowing energy to be released gradually and used rather than stored. However, the real difference comes from cinnamon. Specifically, polyphenols in cinnamon are associated with improved insulin sensitivity and enhanced activity of enzymes involved in glucose metabolism. This means cinnamon helps the body process glucose more efficiently, enabling it to move into cells for energy production rather than remaining elevated in the bloodstream and triggering fat storage. Research published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition and Nutrients indicates that cinnamon may improve metabolic efficiency and reduce fat accumulation under controlled blood sugar conditions. At the cellular level, energy is produced in mitochondria. Stable insulin signaling, combined with a steady energy supply, supports more efficient mitochondrial function, thereby increasing fat oxidation. This leads to more stable energy levels and reduces false energy deficits that often drive overeating. This combination does not produce rapid fat burning effects, but rather helps optimize energy utilization sustainably. Apples provide a stable energy base, while cinnamon supports hormonal regulation related to energy use. Together, they help shift the body toward using energy instead of storing it. Gradually improved energy utilization gradually reduces fat accumulation, and this is where the digestive system becomes essential in maintaining that balance. Number 4. Supports gut health and nourishes beneficial microbiota. The digestive system does more than process food. It plays a central role in regulating metabolism and immune function. Apples contain pectin, a type of soluble fiber that acts as a prebiotic, providing fuel for beneficial gut bacteria. Fermentation of pectin by the microbiota produces short-chain fatty acids such as butyrate, which help protect the intestinal lining and support digestive function. Cinnamon is not just a spice, it contains bioactive compounds with selective antimicrobial properties. This helps control the growth of harmful bacteria without disrupting beneficial microbial balance. Research published in Nutrients and Frontiers in Microbiology indicates that cinnamon may support gut microbiota stability, which is directly linked to digestion, nutrient absorption, and weight regulation. An often overlooked factor is the connection between the gut microbiome and the gut-brain axis. Balanced gut bacteria are associated with more stable neural and hormonal signaling related to hunger, stress, and mood. As a result, chronic low-grade inflammation tends to decrease, an underlying factor affecting metabolic health. The combination of apples and cinnamon supports digestive efficiency. Apples provide the fiber base to nourish beneficial bacteria, while cinnamon helps maintain microbial balance. This synergy improves digestion and enhances nutrient absorption. A stable digestive system and balanced microbiota shift how the body responds to food, laying the foundation for reduced inflammation and long-term cardiovascular protection. Number 5. Reduces inflammation and supports heart health. Chronic low-grade inflammation is one of the underlying factors linked to many metabolic disorders, particularly cardiovascular disease. This is not the kind of acute inflammation that is easy to notice, but rather a silent process that persists over time and directly affects vascular function and circulation. Apples contain antioxidants such as quercetin, which are associated with reducing oxidative stress, one of the drivers of inflammation and endothelial damage. Cinnamon also plays a key role due to its polyphenols, which may help reduce inflammatory responses and support endothelial function. Research published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition and Circulation suggests that dietary antioxidants may contribute to cardiovascular health by reducing inflammation and improving vascular dilation. The combination of apples and cinnamon goes beyond providing antioxidants. It supports a biological environment that allows the cardiovascular system to function more efficiently. What makes this effect important is its cumulative nature. There is no immediate transformation after a single use, but consistent intake helps gradually reduce inflammation and improve vascular function over time. Apples provide an antioxidant-rich foundation, while cinnamon supports biological processes related to inflammation and circulation. A stable cardiovascular system is not only linked to disease prevention but also directly influences energy levels, focus, and daily performance. If you find these insights useful and want to continue exploring science-based food combinations, subscribe to FreshFuel Guide so you don't miss future content, as inflammation decreases and vascular function improves. Applying this combination correctly can create meaningful differences, and that's exactly what we'll optimize next. Understanding how your body responds to food is only the beginning. The key lies in how you apply it daily. The combination of apples and cinnamon is not a temporary trick, but a way to adjust how your body handles sugar and energy toward greater stability. To maximize the benefits, a suitable serving can start with 1 medium apple, about 150 to 180 grams, combined with 0.5 to 1 teaspoon of cinnamon powder. This ratio provides enough fiber and bioactive compounds without overloading the digestive system. It can be used as a snack in the mid-morning or afternoon, when hunger and energy fluctuations are more likely. One important point is to avoid adding refined sugar or sweet syrups, as they will completely negate the blood sugar stabilizing effect of cinnamon. At the same time, this habit should be part of a balanced diet, since a single food cannot compensate for an overall dietary pattern. It is also important to note that cinnamon contains coumarin, a compound that may affect the liver if consumed in high amounts over time. Individuals with liver conditions, pregnant women, or those taking medication should consult a professional before using it regularly. The real value does not come from a single use, but from consistently repeating the right choices. As blood sugar stabilizes, cravings decrease, and energy becomes steadier, the body gradually shifts toward a more efficient state. Try combining apples with cinnamon as described above. Let us know how you apply it or what changes you notice in the comments. Your experience can help others. Health does not change overnight, but every correct choice creates a cumulative effect. Thank you for watching FreshFuel Guide. We wish you good health and see you in the next videos.